What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another SLA video. All right, guys, we just finished a Sharp live stream. If you did not join me, you're missing out on some codes. So here they are. These are the codes you want to put in. One of them will give you 1,000 essence stones. Some will give you gold and other things as well. So Lennart Niermann, that's the first code. That's right. Exactly like this. I'll put these in the description and the comment section. And then YOG is hard mode. So we have ourselves some brand new updates now. Normally what I would do is I'd read all of these out for you guys. Instead of doing that this time, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys the highlights of all the big things that are happening, of course, in the update. So first off, reverse chapter modes 24, 25 are coming in. We're going to be able to get ourselves a little bit more essence stones and some rewards, which is fantastic. Story normal mode stages, recommended combat power adjustments will be happening as well. The battle mission use extreme evasions and win, and story modes will be changing to take less damage in times, so that's going to be reduced as well. So now they're making things a little bit easier, but certain stage modes will increase as well too, so they're going to make some things a bit harder. So they're going to go up and down a little bit. Some things will change, some things will increase in difficulty, which is actually not a bad thing at the end of the day. Of course, the workshop of brilliant light will be introduced as well. Hard mode difficulty adjustments will be done as well for the other stuff as well that's out right now. So that's Baron and I think as well Deimos. So we'll look at that very shortly. So you'll have to be able to unlock after you clear the normal mode. For hard mode, there is now rewards for a couple different things, guys. There's 1,000, and then there's 1,000. There's 1,000 clear. There's 3,000 clear, and then they're right here. I'll show you guys right here. So 1,000 clear gives you 3 chromas plus all this. 1,001 to 3,000 gives you 2 chromas, and then 3,000 to 6,000 gives you the 1 chroma plus no border, but you get the profile pick. Okay, so a little bit more going on, plus some rewards. We're going to get ourselves some fabrics, some mark of times, some gold, and some tickets as well. Okay, so that's also going to be introduced. If you want to check out the full live stream for the Sharp live stream, you can. As well for Lennart, just so everyone is aware, his whole thing has changed now. He doesn't no longer scales off MP. This is why leaks are not, to be taken seriously, because they'll be completely different, but he is full on DPS. He is wind. He's going to be defense scaling, so that part was always correct. And he looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't have unrecoverable though. Just keep that in mind. No unrecoverable this time around. He's actually running off of something where if you heal, or if the target heals, he'll gain more damage. So that's how they're using that instead. He does have a lot of AoE. He does have a lot of power. And he has a lot of animations that stay on the screen. So you guys can see, look at this. This attack is crazy. Right? Like it just stays there. 15-second cooldown, 17 seconds, whatever the case is. It just sticks around. It's wild. Is he better than Cha? I don't think so personally, but they've done a couple interesting things with Hansimi as well too. Again, you can check out his full kit if you need to, but we'll be doing a full live testing on him if he's worth it or not. And we're going to run WOBL with the water team and the light team. You guys can see there's 3 hours and 35 minutes left before that happens. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'll be going live very, very soon. So that being said, guys, before I go any further, reminder, just real quick, content creator program is still going on. Click that support button, get yourself some free codes, guys. We're always putting out content all the time for SLA. It is going to be a little bit of a dry month again, but at least we have ourselves some new things to look forward to. All right, so let's keep going here, guys. So here's some of the changes they're making. So for the dungeons, for the Demon's Castle floors and the Spire of Transfiguration, which is Deimos's, they're going to be reducing some of the stats on the boss stages. They're going to remove the camouflage completely for Vulcan. I don't think most people care about that. Most people care about here. Decreases some stats for bosses of each stage. This is the hard mode, normal mode, and easy mode. Decrease recommended combat power for each stage, and decrease the pattern damage of Deimos, the Judge of Death, in the Arena of Death stage as well too. So all of this is going to be nerfed, so everyone can do hard mode now a little bit easier for Deimos and get themselves what they need from that specific dungeon. And then of course you guys can see here they've actually added in a couple more attributes now for Demon Castle floors, upper floor and normal and easy. They've added all 5 attributes. For normal mode, they've added dark, wind, and light now instead, so you've got a little bit more to use in those ones. So this is going to be easy for the transfiguration stages as well too. So again, a little bit more love for you guys in order to get some of the content completed. A new boss has been added, Chief Higos. Weakness is going to be wind, strength will be fire. So it looks like obviously they're going to push wind on this boss specifically. And then the biggest part of the update, my personal opinion, is actually the brand new gems. So if you guys didn't know, the gem expansion has happened now, and the crazy thing about gems in this one is specifically the fact that they've actually now added in a whole new page for gems. That's right, a whole other page, guys, which is pretty insane. Let me just quickly find it in the live stream. I was pretty shocked when I saw this right here. Right, look at that, a whole new page has been opened up, plus a way to get yourself tier 6 gems. So the way it works now is you get to use these fragments of Scorching Flames for the red ones. There's going to be different ones, obviously. And you'll get these through Battlefield of Chaos in the Battlefield of Dawn section. Now the Battlefield of Chaos goes up to floor 20. So more essences, more ways to get rewards, and now you can push your tiers to tier 6, and you can actually change the ones you're using. So you can use whichever ones you want here, and then you can convert it to, like, for example, here he has this is attack percentage. You guys can see attack percentage gem going up to tier 6 instead, right? So new gem promotions have occurred and are going to be added now into the game. So that's a big one. I think that's going to be the best one here. So you can promote gems to tier 6 by opening gem menu, tapping the gem icon, the bottom left corner, and selecting promotion button. To promote a gem, you need tier 5 gem with the same option and tier, the option value, as the promotion target. You also need fragments of the same color and another tier 5 gem to change it. So color specific gem fragments used as promotion material can be obtained from Battlefield of Chaos tier 16 or higher. The secondary tier 5 gem used in promotion does not need to have the same option tier, so you can choose whatever you want in terms of that. So it's additional attack, healing, given, whatever the case may be, right? So that's going to be good. So gem refinement. Tier 6 gems with B tier or lower options can be refined into A tier gems with the same option. This feature is accessible through the fusion menu, similar to skill runes and blessing stone runes. Okay, so this is going to be a big one. Gem refinement consumes essence stones, though. Keep that in mind. And if a gem is not obtained, mileage will accumulate. So there's going to be a pity system in place. All right, there's Lennart right there. You guys can see we've already done it. Like I said, go check out the video about him. Is he worth it? We'll find out during the testing. We won't know yet. These are some of the skills. You guys can see this skill, or this is going to be part of the Hunter Pass. Pretty much looks like Yog's Chroma. For those who are going to miss out on Yogg hard mode, literally you can get it from the Hunter's Pass, so it's not that bad. Plus they're going to give us the Alicia Blanche Glimmer in the Darkness event. I think it looks amazing, but it sucks that Alicia is not a really good character anymore, so that's going to be a problem. A lot of new events are going on. We're going to skip these because these are, you're going to just log in and see them. These have been covered already, I think, numerous times. Upcoming events that are happening as well, there's going to be a point event where you get Weapon Growth Challenge, Gate Exploration Challenge, and Dungeon Exploration Challenge, so you might want to save some keys, guys. Some gate bonus challenges, and Kind-Hearted Hansi May rate up. Now, interesting adjustment to Hansi May actually has been done. I'll show you guys right now the link to that, and we can go over this because I think this is an important one. Okay, so first off, Cha. That's right. Remember when I told you guys they're going to make some adjustments? Look what they did here. Heavenly Strike, chance to do heavy attack, now goes from 60% damage to 170% damage. That is pretty insane. Yes, she still does consume the 6 seconds of Will of the Sword, but that 170% is pretty insane. So you should see a big damage boost from her coming up because she does this very, very often whenever she activates it, essentially, right? Charlotte over here has all of her numbers increased pretty much. You guys can see some numbers are actually looking really good. I just literally reset my Charlotte as well, which is crazy, but all of her numbers have gone up fairly well. And advancement 1 here, when the user uses Isla Dance, it increases dark damage by 30% rather than 15. And then over here, you guys can see it went from 12% to 16% for that. Harper also went up as well too. These guys desperately needed it. There was quite a bit of changes to them. So it looks like all of the dark units are being increased, including SM Beck as well too. So all of these changes are fairly good for the dark team. Look, another one. Lim here got increased. Lim you probably won't be using that much anyways, no matter what increases they do. I think his kit's just old. Dong Su. That's right. Dong Su went up as well, guys. Check this out. Look at this. All the numbers went up. All the scalings went up. So everything has been increased. This is the most important one, in my opinion. Hansi May, tier 5 now increases users' attack and defense. They added defense there now to make it more viable. All right, Scaddy. Let's see if this matters at all. When any attack lands while in the domain deals equal to 50% of attackers, now it does 500% of the attack instead. So that's a big, big boost, guys. Doubled defense pen and increase. Now you can get 12% attack and defense pen from tier 3. And this went up by 5,000% of the user's attack. This is nuts. So it looks like Scaddy, guys, might actually be pretty damn useful. They've also increased Kasaka Venom Fangs to 250 and 80% recovery, and those are some big, big changes, guys. Those are some of the best changes they've had so far. So I'm very curious to see how good Scaddy is now in comparison to what it was before. I wish I had a before and after video, but we don't, right? So a new artifact management feature will be added to the artifact menu. You can access the management page by tapping the manage button. The existing salvage and sell features have been integrated. Now you can salvage, you can choose your rewards, either gold or artifact enhancements. In the artifact management page, in addition to salvaging, you can also manage options, which includes lock and unlock selected artifacts using the filter. And then auto settings, set conditions to automatically salvage artifacts from gates, encore missions, instances. Let's go! This is huge. We've been asking for this for quite some time. Quite some damn time, so I'm happy to see that. Improved auto equip for artifacts. So this has always been a problem. In this page, you can temporarily equip artifacts, compare them with current equipped ones, and preview the result stats. This is amazing. Great quality of life there. When applying changes, remove artifacts, enhance to 16 plus to use consumes gold as before. When using auto equip, tapped a change artifact slot will now display a pop-up comparing the previous artifact to the new one, so you'll know which one to go with. So this is a pretty big improvement to the artifact system. And then artifact crafting. The crafting results will display the main and sub options of the crafted artifact for immediate review. From the results screen, you can now lock, enhance, or salvage artifacts directly. All right, so keep that in mind as well too. So Battlefield of Trials, new seasons coming out. Battlefield of Time, new seasons coming out. And then new guild boss changes, of course. Vakna has gone to the Ant Queen. And of course, the actual change to the elements will occur as well too. Rank 4 and 5 will now be added to the guild rewards, and then of course the higher changes to Battlefield of Chaos will now add more gems. So you can see tier 3 gems times 5 times, so they've adjusted essentially all of the gems now to get better gems overall. So really good change there. The gate new loot rewards for gates have also been improved. Instant dungeons have also been improved, which is going to allow us to get more. The amount of fragment drops obtained from instance will increase, as well as the 100 recipes will also be added as well too. Simulation gates, a new weekly algorithm has been added. A new effect amplification has been added called Analysis Desire will be buffed. The collection of Guardian of Order will be nerfed. New feature, special operation list. With each update, select hunters will be listed on the special operation list, granting them buff stats when used in content. So this is what they were talking about before. These buffs will apply to all content except for Battlefield of Time, Guild Boss, and Power Destruction, which essentially is the PvP modes in the game, right? Lobby photo feature has been added, and then brand new packages, which you guys can obviously review yourself if you need to. But at the end of the day, guys, a lot of good quality of life features are now in the game, which is great. We needed this, right? So they've decreased the cutscenes durations when Yogg grabs the player of the teleport, relaxed the time requirement for battle missions win within the time limit for floor 64, updated the design of the simulation gate entrance button, improved the readability of achievement conditions relatable to simulation gate, added a guide icon for recommended skills, blessing stones to the bottom left of the skills page, enhanced the display of conditions for unlocking and entering job changes, increased the maximum level cap for hunter level bonus from 4,500 to 6,000. That's huge. Added an update report section. What else? Increases the effect of the growth 7-day experience benefit for returning players. So now returning players have more to look forward to. Ended the sale of Unstoppable Power 1. That sucks, obviously. So no more buffs for the guild boss. Added a deselect all button for the presets. Adjustment certain conditions for the train to become a formidable combatant opponents or quests. So that's good. I know a lot of people are still doing that who are new. And then change the auto battle logic so that Thomas Andre prioritizes core skills more appropriately. Thank goodness. All right, so you guys can see fix the issues where distort a sanctuary where a giant Yogamon would appear with the map while still attacking hunters. Interesting. Fix the mismatch between effect hitbox and Yogamon's black hole attack. Fix the weekly mission clear simulation gate not completed. Thank goodness. Fix the issue where Sunjanu's Sonic Stream Wind Shroud where the final hit occasionally missed. Yes. Where was this last week when I was doing this freaking BOT? I would have had number 1 if I had that. Okay, fix the issue in story 25. Fix the issue story 25. Fix the issues where the bug where retry dungeon began sometimes with failed mission status. Yeah, I've never seen that one. Fix the issue in Battlefield of Time where Almighty Carligan Phase 2 where high orcs could bypass invincibility and attack immediately. Interesting. All right. Fix the bug where the retry button, fix the visual discrepancy in Battlefield trophy ranks for some users were displayed incorrectly. That's great. Updated the profile description of Hansi May costume, Love at First See. Fix the issue where guild achievement progress was incorrectly displayed during the guild screen. Fix an issue where the advantage icon not displayed properly. And then fix an issue where the mana was consumed multiple times when using MMA Mirror's ultimate skill. So there you guys go. Officially. Everything that has been added to the game has been added. Everything that's been updated has been updated. And now we got ourselves some pretty damn good quality of life features, which I'm happy about. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is going to be a fairly dry month again, okay? But we do have a lot of different things going on. We got Workshop of Brilliant Light obviously happening here. You guys can see all the clears that you get here, plus the costumes. This one looks incredible, by the way. And then we don't know the power yet. I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking the power. They didn't show it. We have the artifact event coming back again for modifications for artifacts. So that will be occurring as well too. And then we have ourselves hard mode, which we just talked about. What is this one? Why is this any different? I don't think it actually shows you, does it? Doesn't. Yeah, this one's the same thing. So I don't know why they double posted that. Web shop exclusive dual gate events going on as well. So During the event period, the web shop dual gate event will be held, allowing you to earn rewards based on gates. For the normal gate bonus rewards, you'll be given the following things. Normal gates will give you this. Red gates will give you that. Interesting. And then normal gate accumulated rewards, you'll get coupons. All right. Hey, you know what? Why not? Why not? And then a year with a new hunter is a new starting event. So this is after the maintenance. You're going to see new things popping up here. You can enter each event page through the menu. Looks like this is probably where we're going to get ourselves some of the new rewards for Alicia. There it is. Alicia. Oh, they're actually giving a free version of her away? Why? Why? I mean, listen, I'm not going to complain for a free unit. I'm not going to lie, but I feel like this is kind of like, they should have gave someone a little more important. Alicia's useless right now. Nobody using her. Okay, so that's there as well, guys. And then, of course, we have the debut celebration of Lennart Niermann. Oh, Saurin's going to be there as well, too. Oh, Saurin's going to be out. Okay, so you can get Saurin from the raid up as well. So if you don't want Niermann, you can go for Saurin. That's not a bad thing, actually. It's not a bad thing. So there you guys have it. Those are the major things in the game. So obviously some new packages are coming out. I'm not surprised there. They're always going to sell packages, obviously. So you guys can check these out on the video. I'll put the description, all of this in there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.